In this video, I'm going to show you how to load your version 4 software. We're going to start out by showing you if your autoplay feature on your disk is not set, then you're going to see this dialog box which says autoplay, and down in the bottom you're going to want to click on Open Folders to view files. I just clicked on that, and now you can see this is what is in that file. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over and find the word setup.exe and double click on it. And that will get you started just as though it had been in the auto play mode. You wouldn't have had to go through that part of it. So now we get a message here that says if you started this program, continue. This is a Windows feature, and this happens to be a Vista machine that I'm working on, so I'm going to click on continue. Alright, and now we get the first DryFire installation panel. And what I want to make sure you understand at this point is, as we're loading this part of the software, you do not want the USB cable plugged into your green DryFire box. You want to make sure that it is not connected in order to be able to get the USB driver loaded properly. So the biggest mistake you could make at this point would be to have the cable plugged in. So I stress, do not have the cable plugged in at this point. And then move your cursor up here to where you see the word Install DryFire Software on this line and click. Alright, the next thing we get is, would you like to install this device software? And you can choose over here, Always Trust Software from WordCraft. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on Install. And now, of course, it's in the process of installing, and I'm just waiting for this to happen. And then it comes up and it says USB cable. Let's read. Please connect your DryFire simulator and then power it on. When the simulator is detected and Windows Plug and Play has completed successfully, the installation will continue. I'm now plugging in my USB cable and I have power to my unit. And now we can see some action as setup is loading. You can see up here that it's in the process of installing, and it's now 58, 59, 60% complete. So we're waiting for that to finish. Alright, and finally we get down to where we're going to give you some information about the laser to make sure that you never point the laser in anybody's eyes. And so I'm going to come down here then and check mark the I understand and accept that safety is my responsibility. And when you check mark that, then you can then click on the next button. And here it says, do you want to use US shot sizes, shot weights, and chokes? And of course we do, so you're going to check yes, and then you're going to click next. Alright, then comes up the normal situation of where should we put this information in your computer, and the default location here is proper, which is C:\program files /DryFire v4. So all you have to do here is click install. And now up here on the bar you're going to see that it's in the process of installing. We're getting close to the end at this point. Alright, and finally we're down to completing the DryFire v4 setup wizard. And it says DryFire v4 has been installed on your computer. Click Finish to close this wizard. And if you leave this check mark right here, then it's automatically going to start the dry fire software when we are finished here. Otherwise, if you uncheck this, you would still have, notice over here, you still have the icon on your desktop and it wouldn't automatically start. So I don't really want it to automatically start at this point, so I'm going to uncheck this and click on Finish. And now the task is done. So I can come up here and get rid of this dialog box. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to go to the desktop and find the DryFire V4 icon and double click on it. And the head on my unit the first time around makes some motions to the left and right and up and down, and that's just basically letting you know that the USB driver and the unit are getting themselves in sync. And so here is the first picture that you're going to see on the surface of your desktop. You can simply come up here then and full scale it by clicking that button, and now I won't go any farther. You're ready to go. Now what I would expect is the easiest thing for you to do is to now go ahead and use the video clips that I provided for you. Specifically use the one that is 6 steps to trap shooting. It'll take you through and teach you all the things that you need to know, and it's much easier than trying to ferret this out of the manual. Well, I hope that helps you. That's how simple the loading of the DryFire V4 software is.